Welcome back, everybody. Today we have one of the fun builds, one of the amusing ones from this patch, the Squirrel. The Squirrel build, which is always just super amusing to do. Exploding bombs are fun, bomb builds are great, and recently Squirrel took a nerf. You know, moving the Squirrel itself from Tavern 3 to Tavern 4 means you generate a little bit slower. Nothing crazy there, but it is a little bit weaker. Generally speaking, though, you can pretty much just do the same thing you did before on the Squirrel. All you gotta do is play a little bit slower in the beginning of the game, make sure you farm up that Squirrel before leveling, and then just steer completely into it. There's all kinds of ways for your final boards to look, but you always want those Barons, those Kangors, and you just dump mechs on the board. It's amusing. It should get nerfed again. Hopefully they do so very soon. Alright, enjoy. How do we get our buddy? I thought we were below the threshold. Oh shit. Wait, what? Bob loves us all of a sudden. Really don't understand Kariel as a hero. Neither the buddy. It's just so bad. Like a way worse rag, for real though. Like, I think somebody wanted to design like a consecration effect or something, and they were like, I like the paladin design. This is kind of a cool, like, little damage AoE kind of stat thing. This is a good flavor for an ability, and then nobody did a balance pass for it. Then again, like, it's really hard to gauge how good things are going to be when they're live. I feel like a lot of us could have predicted this one. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Yeah, like, this is an effect that fits thematically, but it just doesn't have a place from the standpoint of balance. I think Squirrel could be further brought into balance if it didn't count itself as a mech. I think that's probably the easiest way to balance Squirrel, is that it make it not a mech, because then you can't module it, which isn't really a big deal, but you can't bring it back with Kangors. Hey, we need to kill this thing. Alright, whatever. That'll do. We'll take a tie. Could they bring back Tyrion? Yeah, it'd be complete and utter horseshit. It could be just like Kariel. Unplayably bad, but yeah, they could. Pale Skull's pretty good. So, it's just your classic board. Like, we've seen this comp every day. It's the Squirrel is both a mech and a beast because, you know, it's a Mechana Squirrel. So you get the synergy with beasts and with mechs. Right? Like, this is the perfect synergy. Mechana Squirrel, beast mech board. Dual tribes. When? Imagine if that was true. Yeah, right. It's a gigantic squirrel. Oh, shit. At least we're having fun today. Even if games have gone poorly from the RNG standpoint. It's been a fun day. What is this? This is just dead, right? Galakron 2 triples is interesting. Wonder what he hit. Zap Brand Genie. Okay, I guess. Keck Wiggle. Well, we definitely don't lose. So the question is, do we kill him or not? Because if the Squirrel goes off before anything else dies. Oh yeah, we don't even have enough damage to kill everything. It's a fucking living squirrel. Yo, what's up, Mr. Miller? Keck Wiggle, dude. Kind of like going to 6 or going to 5 here instead of taking the mummy. We're at 40. We could take damage here. We can triple into a 6. We can play on 5. We obviously could really use a couple cards. Tripling into a 5, hitting Baron or Kangors gives us direction. Then we can play toward Argus or whatever we need to do to build that thing out. The alternative is that you take a 6. You play toward whatever direction it gives you. We just kind of ride the fact that the Squirrel right now is strong. So the Squirrel carries us through the middle of this game. It's probably the best turn to level if we're going to do it. If you miss on the triple into a 5, you're just kind of stuck in a bad place. Use full force tempo mechs and then try to hide the Squirrel. Wish this hero wasn't so broken. I used to love it, but I won't let myself play broken heroes. I mean, she's like the 20th best hero on average now. I wouldn't consider her very good. And that's counting some of the data. Like, she's down here at 10th best. But that's counting some of the data pre-nerf, because we can only look at the last 7 days. Like, she's not that broken, for sure. Like, down here, it's like 15th. Yeah, it's around 15th. Maybe I can play it again? I mean, you can always play anything. Wouldn't try to artificially handcuff yourself or handicap yourself because you don't want to play a hero you don't like. But then again, play the game the way you want to play the game. No harm in that. Alright, easy clap. Now let's get the Squirrel to go off. Let's go, Squirrel! Let's go, Squirrel! Ooh. Feels like abusing a bug? It's not. You're the one creating that limitation. Fucking boo, bruh. Bleh. Bleh. Alright, we don't care about the pair that much. Still better off playing the mechs than the Foe Reaper. If we had one better minion, I'd rather have the egg personally. Small attack minion, 2 death rattles for Squirrel than Foe Reaper here. Because it's Foe Reaper 3rd most likely. After a death rattle minion. It's got 8th with Illidan. I hate this game sometimes. I got an 8th with Barov today. Now, I mean, we got like 0.2%ed on like the scam of the day, the scam of the week, but it can happen, man. Completely busted shit doesn't mean you always get first with it. How about Puppbot first? Nah. The likelihood that you get value off of a hit on George that doesn't have Divine Shield is very, very low, and if you pass initiative past Puppbot, it won't die, and then Squirrel gets less value. Like, you could have hit this. It's possible. Just very unlikely. Don't you do it! Thank you. Yo, Carrie Potter! Carry Potter Gaming with the raid coming in with a party of 125, my dude. Thank you so much for the raid, Carry Potter. Thank you. And yo, shout out real quick. Oh, Squirrel's doing squirrel things for a minute. Yo, we making friends today. What's good, dude? Thank you for reaching out and thinking about me. Alright, so we want stuff to play into Squirrel. We can take a cheap triple, which we should do. Are we ever breaking this instead of Ghoul? Probably not. One, two, three. Pretty good hits. But awkward. So seafood is great to hold, but we don't have that long left in this game. So with that in mind, we have the opportunity to play toward replicating Menace, which is a really good card here. Leaper. They're so bad. Alright, I think we're just gonna hold for a turn. Take it and keep in hand with the Amalgadon. We don't care about Amalgadon. Doesn't actually do anything in this game. It's not an impactful card. Like, we're taking at best like a 6 adapt Amalgadon that doesn't make a final cut, and if it has spores, it's an active downgrade. So it's tough to justify taking a really bad card unless you get one specific outcome like that. Alright, well, this thing needs to lose its shield. Or its main body. Alright, that's good. Getting the Squirrel to go off early like this is probably the better play. Because now we can just cleave and clean it up. That was good. Bofur's a hodler? Could be. We get our triple into a 6. We get a second triple here. We're looking for something that's a high impact card. This is happening. This is not. This is happening. Come on, man. I'm just gonna throw something. Alright, 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 alright. At least these are playable cards. It might just be Coiler. Double cleave is okay. We have no taunt. Alright, let's double cleave. Hey, would you look at that? Taunt. Awkward, but like super awkward, actually. I love it. Oh shit. Alright, this is awesome. It's so awkward. I love it. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, weird ass plays. So we need to figure out what we're taunting with the Kangors, because we can Squirrel line this. Yo, board PC guy. Appreciate the support, dude. Have a nice game. Yo, Carry Potter, thank you for dropping by and appreciate the support, man. I am notoriously bad at reading comments when we get into late stages of the game. I apologize for that. but appreciate it nonetheless. Is Puppbot leaving? We'll see. We're gonna take double module probably. I really, really, really would like Argus. I would module up things that aren't the Squirrel. Meh. It's so tempting to just play this for late Squirrel. Is it Argus? You remember that we would really like that thing? Just 1 gold too late. And again, it should kill itself, right? I love this game. Sometimes, man, it's like, this would be so easy if it was 1 gold earlier. Could sell through Puppbot in 1 module? Yeah, we could. I think I'd rather just do it this way going forward. We also have George as a final opponent, or an upcoming opponent, and Illidan, which is going to make this super awkward because of the whole nature of them dictating trades. At least we got Curator this turn. They should have a big taunt, right? Right? Yeah, big taunt. Hooray. Get him, Squirrel bro. Step Squirrel. Alright, well, at least we win or we tie. If he gets the Squirrel right now, we'll be okay. If he gets the Squirrel right now, fuck. Oh, poor PC guy. That was a very kind sentiment, by the way, in the comment. Oh, no George. Okay, that opens up the door a little bit. You could try to macaw, like, here. Try to proc an additional Squirrel. I think we can do better. Kangors or Baron are obviously way better hits. Like that one. And that one. Alright, now obviously we have a major fear in Zap. A little awkward in the sense that, like, if this doesn't die from the opening hit, we could try to hide this behind it, but then it puts the cleaves really late. Wow, the high rolls? Yeah, I mean, this is the reason why we complained about Millificent early on, was it was super formulaic. Like, you do this shit every time, something in this degree or this range, and you almost always get top 2. With the slower Millificent, it's still doable. You just can't level as aggressively. You have to force the tempo early. That way we get our Squirrel on time. Makes it way more counterable. Oh, I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be just fine, actually. Like, just fine. We're gonna be okay. Kangors, no! Squirrels, go! It's so dumb. I don't even bother counting bombs at this point. It's just like, you know, it's gonna be over. And it's in your favor. Squirrels assemble. We still had another Squirrel bomb. I was a Rafam, stole a Squirrel bomb for Master Win. I don't know how I feel. He had it. Got a new hero power from another buddy. Ended up beating a Millificent in the final fight with the Squirrel Bomb. Hell yeah. Alright, so we just lose the zap. That's our play. Win if not zap. Lose 2 zap. No. Alright, it is what it is. We can't play around zap. No Spore, no Blood Gem deals with Illidan zap. Like, it's just not a viable option. You're not going to play around that. Easy top 2? Easy top 2. Got a little bit of a cleave issue here. Just play around it. If he gets zap, he wins. 2 acolytes? Yeah, it just still doesn't do enough. You have to occupy 2 board slots. Just have no mechs on the board, then the Squirrel will do his job. It's not zap. It's a big Omega Buster, which is kind of cool. On the other hand, Squirrel Bomb. Now the question is, do we kill him? Get 'em, squirrels. Pew pew, pew, pew pew. And there's nothing left on the board. Oh, that's funny. Five, 10, 20. Murdered. Squirrel board. You got a pretzel mustard game. With squirrels. Nerf Squirrel is still doable. We just leveled really slow. Slowest leveler in the West.